Hello, everyone. You already know what time it is. It is time to relax, reflect, and let's have conversations that matter. Welcome to Moments with Adeola. On today's episode, we are going to be talking about something I know deep down we all want it, which is to live a soft life. Everybody wants to live a soft life. We all want the peaceful, the calm, the aesthetic lifestyle. But the truth is, it's not always what it looks like on social media. Because if you go on Pinterest now and you search soft life, you probably see like skincare routines, planned trips and vacations and things like that. And I wish it was that easy. Honestly, I wish it was that easy that somebody can just decide to travel and go to the Maldives. But no, you have to actually work to be able to afford that lifestyle and afford the luxuries. And that's what I want us to talk about today. I want us to talk about the hard work side and the self care side of living a soft life. For me, living a soft life is about peace, basically. It is about minding my business, about drinking water like it's a luxury because staying hydrated is important. It is about being consistent with my skincare routines, keeping my space clean and organized. Sometimes it's even just about eating what I like to eat, my favorite food, or just anything I like to eat after a very long day. Just living a life that feels light. It can be little things like playing music while arranging my room or journaling my thoughts, writing poems to process my feelings or just even spraying perfume without going anywhere. There's something I used to do before. I don't know why I stopped, but there's something I used to do before, which is in the night before I sleep, I spray perfume. And I tell myself it's because I want to smell nice in my dream. Not a bad thing. It's also a self-care routine. If it makes you happy, do it. Why not? And yes, working out is a part of it. A little workout, exercise, and even it can be stretches is healthy. It keeps your body healthy. So it's also part of self-care. To be honest, soft life is not laziness. It is premium stress management. When you see me and you see the soft vibes and the outfits, the nails, the hair, the makeup, and just me being put together, sometimes behind the scenes is actually a lot going on. Because here's me. I'm a final year student. I run a baking business. I'm a writer. And I also run this talk show which involves me planning episodes, writing scripts, editing, and all those things, and just juggling it all together while still keeping my smile. But then I can't keep the smile if it isn't coming from within and if I'm not happy doing what I'm doing. So that is why I have like self-care routines that I help to keep myself sane and the work routines I have to keep myself focused and moving forward. I remember times where I have to shoot a video and then I spend hours recording and then spend some time editing, but then I have to bake too because I have a cake order and then I bake, finish around 1 a.m., 2 a.m. sometimes. And then I have to write because I believe I have to write every day. So it's just an habit for me. And then I have to write and then I sleep in the midnight and I still have to wake up early because I have 8 a.m. class. Like at those moments, for me to be able to keep that smile and keep my energy up and keep myself put together, it is because it's already a part of me to be like that. And I have routines that have helped me with that so far. Some of the self-care routines that I do includes first, I do my skincare. I'm consistent with it. I'm consistent with my skincare. I stay hydrated. I drink a lot of water. I work out. I like to work out. I like keeping my body active. I listen to music. I watch movies. I take time. Like I would always find the time to watch movies because I enjoy watching movies. It relaxes me. So it can be as I'm baking. I must watch a movie because I don't know. It makes me happy and I would always want to do things that makes me happy. Also, spending time in God's presence, taking time to study my Bible and pray. These are self-care routines. Taking breaks without feeling guilty, keeping my environment clean, my room organized, and dressing dressing cute, dressing well. I love to look good. It's self-care for me. And also writing, because writing poems help me process my feelings, and journaling too. So I write poems and I journal. Those are my self-care routines. And as I said in the beginning, it's not just about the parts that I enjoy doing, like watching movies and listening to music and doing skincare. There's also the work part, because you have to work to be able to afford the luxuries of going on trips. So there are some routines that I have that help me to stay focused and to keep moving forward. And some of those routines include writing. I write every day because I write stories too. So no matter how little, even if it's just a chapter, sometimes just a paragraph, I make sure I write every day. And as ideas for stories also come to me, I write them down immediately so that I don't lose the idea. I also do that for my show. I write down ideas for the show as they come to me so I don't forget anything and I don't miss any. I also plan baking orders ahead so that I don't have to rush when it comes to doing that. I do schoolwork in small, manageable quantities. Like, is what I can do, I will do at that moment. I make sure I get my work done, but I try to do things little by little just to keep myself insane. Not insane, no. Just to keep myself sane. I also protect my peace by setting boundaries. I also remind myself that consistency is what builds soft life. And one thing I also do is I take courses online because I just like to learn more. Because honestly, if you want enjoyment and you want a soft life, you have to work towards it, and you have to work towards being able to afford a trip to the Maldives. So the work and the self-care is what makes your peace and your joy possible. And the best part of all this is you can still do all this work while still looking calm and collected and presentable. My mom, there is one thing I learned from my mom, which is you don't always have to look like your problem. You may be tired, but you don't always have to look tired. You may be broke, but you don't always have to look broke. Always dress well, look presentable. So that's the combo we're chasing: hard work and self care together. So we've come to the end of today's episode, and today's reminder is rather simple. The self care part of living a soft life involves you doing things that make you happy, while the hard work part of living a soft life involves you doing things that keep you progressing and moving forward. Thank you for tuning in to today's episode of Moments with Adeola. I am so glad you did, and I hope you really enjoyed yourself. Don't forget to like, comment, and share this video. Also, subscribe to this channel and turn on your post notifications. Also, follow me on all of my social media. The links are in the description box. And also, most importantly, don't forget to live a soft life. Thank you so much once again. See you next time. But until next time, stay kind, stay grounded, and keep shining. Bye.